There's nothing quite like a cozy evening spent indoors when a rainstorm is raging outside. The sound of the rain is like white noise, which can help block out distracting sounds. And the rhythmic drumming of raindrops is also kind of hypnotic. So it's no surprise that many people feel sleepy when it rains. But what's the science behind why does it make you want to take a nap? Hi, and welcome to this channel. When you hear the word rain, what comes to mind? Maybe sunshine, rainbows, and puddle jumping if you're a kid at heart, or maybe dreary, gray skies, and a bad hair day. Regardless of how you feel about the rain, there's no denying that it can have a major impact on your body and mind. For instance, you might be wondering why it seems like your eyelids get droopy when it rains. First, let's look at the atmospheric pressure. When the air pressure outside your body is lower than the air pressure inside your body, the air inside your blood vessels expands. This causes the walls of your blood vessels to stretch, and that sends signals to your brain that your body is getting too full of air. Your brain tries to compensate for this perceived imbalance by making you drowsy, so that you'll fall asleep and therefore reduce how much air is in your blood vessels. Interestingly enough, this is the same mechanism that makes you sleepy when you're about to take off in an airplane. At the airport, the air pressure outside the plane is roughly the same as the air pressure inside your body. But once the plane begins to ascend, the air pressure outside your body decreases, which can trigger those droopy eyes and make you sleepy. But wait, there's more. Now let's look at the temperature. When it rains, the temperature usually drops, which causes your body to constrict to conserve heat. That constriction of your blood vessels makes it harder for oxygen to reach your brain. In response, your body becomes even colder and you start shivering. The shivering generates heat and brings your body back up to its normal temperature. But it also causes your muscles to use up energy, which can make you feel fatigued and sleepy. Finally, let's consider the brightness. On a rainy day, the clouds block the sunlight, which can make you feel less alert. In fact, studies have shown that exposure to bright light, especially sunlight, can help keep you awake. Researchers peg this as an evolutionary adaptation to help us stay awake during the hours when we're most active. Conversely, when it gets dark, our bodies produce chemicals such as melatonin that promote sleepiness. So if you're feeling sleepy on a rainy day, rest assured you're not alone. It's likely due to a combination of factors, including changes in air pressure, temperature, and brightness. These are all cues your body uses to determine whether it's time to be active or time to catch some Now, some people might wonder if the sound of the rain has any effect on sleepiness. After all, the sound of the rain can be quite loud and persistent, which could potentially be irritating and disruptive to sleep. However, there's actually a scientific term for this phenomenon. It's called the Matthew Walker effect, named after the psychologist Matthew Walker. It describes how exposure to certain sounds, such as white noise or rainfall, can actually promote relaxation and sleepiness. This happens because these sounds mask other environmental noises that might otherwise be distracting or irritating. Additionally, the consistent and predictable sound of rain can help to calm the nervous system and reduce feelings of anxiety or stress, which can also contribute to sleepiness. So if you find yourself drifting off to dreamland while listening to the rain, don't fight it. Just embrace the cozy vibes and enjoy the peaceful slumber. And speaking of cozy, have you ever wondered why it's so much cozier indoors when it's raining outside? It turns out that there are a few psychological and physiological factors at play. First, being indoors provides a sense of security and safety. Being inside shelters you from the elements and provides a sense of control over your environment. This can be especially comforting if the storm is particularly heavy or intense. Second, being indoors can also provide a sense of familiarity and comfort. Your home is filled with familiar sights, sounds, and smells that you associate with relaxation and well-being. This can be a powerful psychological effect that makes you feel more at ease. Finally, the combination of the cozy atmosphere and the sound of the rain can create a sense of peace and tranquility. This can be incredibly relaxing and can make you feel more inclined to slow down and take things easy. So next time it's a stormy day, why not embrace the coziness and enjoy the peace and quiet of being indoors? Speaking of embracing coziness, have you ever wondered why we love to snuggle up on the couch with a good movie and a bag of popcorn when it's raining outside? Or why do we feel so much more connected to our loved ones during tough times? If you're curious to learn more about the science of coziness and how it affects our behavior and relationships, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. With that, thanks for watching.